Hello friends, how are you? In this tutorial, I am going to show how to get input from the user. After this tutorial, you will be able to get input of integer type, float type, string type, and also character type, right? You will be able to get input from the user of all these types, right? So let's get started. Here is our program, right, in IntelliJ, and as you know that this bit of code is written by IntelliJ for us. So here we are going to make the object of the scanner class, right? So here's a class called scanner defined in Java util, right? Scanner is a class that is defined in Java util package, and we need to make the object of that class to get the input from the user. So after typing scanner, you need to type input. This is the name of the class, so you can also change it whatever you like. You can also write whatever you like here. You can also pick the name for your object, right? So here you see that this scanner class is red color, is the red color, and as I hover my mouse in it, it says cannot resolve simple scanner. You just need to get here and import class, right? Because this class is defined in another package, and to use this in this package we need to import it. So import it. Now you can see that this is not red now, okay, because Java IntelliJ automatically add this line for us, right? So this line is automatically added for us by Java IntelliJ. It says that import Java util scanner, import Java util scanner, right? So this is a package in which this class is defined. So now equal sign and new operator as we make output of that class. Right now scanner, type scanner. Okay, so here you see that this is helping to complete my code, so I'm going to click this one, right? And now I need to write here system dot in, right? We also have out, but this we will talk about in other lecture. So in this we are getting input, so we'll write system dot in and now semicolon at the last, right? Now to get, this is the object, we have made the object of the scanner class. Now we need to get the input. To get the input, we are defining a variable is equal to okay, so input or variable of scanner class. See here, this is scanner class's variable name. So input dot next, ne, you see that this is also here, so next, next, and we are getting the input of integer type, so type here int. You see that it is float, line, integer, right? So you need integer, so type int and now semicolon in the last. First thing you need to do is now come on the line 11, and now I'm going to print whatever is the user enters, right? Whatever the user enters, I'm going to print it here. Okay, so now let's run our program. You see that here is nothing because we haven't printed something yet. It's getting input, so we can now give it input. So I'm going to give it 1 2 3 4 and now enter. You see that our program works successfully. I have typed 1234 and now 1234 is here printed, right, because of this line. Now what happens here, first it makes the object and then it gets the input, right, and nothing is printed here. For this looks empty at the start, and as we give it input, it prints same input here, right here. Okay, so now let's add another line here, system dot print, right. Now a string, enter something. In this way our user will know that it need to enter something, right. So let's run our program again. Here it says enter something 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4 is printed on the terminal. Beautiful. We have got the input of integer type. Now we are going to get the input of float type, right. To get the input of float type, this is very easy. Now let's cut this line. First of all, declare a float type variable a. I'm going to declare it the same. Okay, is equal to input the name of our object, right. Input, then dot. You see that here are a lot of classes, next int, and you see also here next float. So I'm going to get this, right. So double click here and this line will automatically be completed. Add semicolon in the last, right. So now let's run our program again. And you are able to give input of float type. So 2.222, enter here, and it prints all the characters for us, right, whatever the user gives it. Now we are going to get the input of character type, right. You see that enter something, and the 2.2 whatever the user inputs goes to the new line. To solve this issue, it wouldn't have been better that whatever the user enters something, whatever the user enters comes on the same line. So to solve this issue, you need to just remove the ln before print, right. Now we have removed the ln. Now let's run our program again, and now 3.56, you see that it comes in the same line now, and here's our entered value. Now we are going to get input of character type, right. Let's remove this line, and to get the character type input, let's define a variable of character type is equal to, now input as usual or object name dot next, then we need this line, right, next dot char 80, this is in the first, so I'm going to get the first. Okay, as I enters, it completes the sentence for me, and now semicolon in the last. Here you need to pass the index, so let's pass it 0, right. So you are able to get the input of character type. Now after after writing this line, now let's run our program. Here's enter something, I'm going to enter a, and you see here's the a, right. So now the input of string type, right, the input of a string, let's remove this line again. Now define a variable of string is string a is equal to, now string, okay, input as usual, or variable object name, object of scanner, dot next, and here you see this is the method, right? String type, here you see this is the string type method, right? In integer type, here you see int, and in float type, here you see float. So this is the method to get the input of string type. So I am going here and enter it. So this will complete this code for me, and now semicolon in the last. Here in this way you can get the input of string type. So let's check it. Okay, here it says enter something. I'm going to enter I need to enter something, right? And here it is, all the line is printed here, right? So this is how you can get the input of these data types, right? If you like my work, then please share, subscribe, and like it. Thank you.